Good afternoon, everyone. It's me again, Hector Nkosi. Today, I'll be taking you for Mathematics Grade 10. We're still looking at number patterns, guys. Yesterday, we had an exciting lesson. Majority of you were participating. I was so impressed. And now we'll be looking at another questions where we're still looking at linear number patterns. Tomorrow we'll be wrapping up when it comes to number patterns. I'm hoping that tomorrow everyone is going to be comfortable. Also on Friday, I will be starting intro to trigonometry, and the whole of next week we'll be looking at trigonometry. And trigonometry, guys, bear in mind that it's your terms two's work. So we'll be starting that. So please keep in mind over the weekend, if you can just go through your textbook, just find an idea what's trigonometry, what is it about, and stuff like that. Because I know majority of you haven't started trigonometry at school. So it's going to be a long session. You know, other chapters, I know you have covered them at school, but when it comes to trig, I know you haven't covered them at school. So it's going to be a long week next week because now it's a new chapter to everyone, guys. Right. Okay, cool, boys and girls. As usual, if you've got any queries, please email me at Nkosi hector28@gmail.com. Remember, tomorrow we're just wrapping up at number patterns. We'll be looking at more complex questions, um, questions that are more difficult and stuff like that, right? But on Friday, I'm giving out an intro on trigonometry. For those who have just joined now, I can see people are joining. Aha, you are late for class. Okay, cool. Right. All right. I can see other people I knew. Okay. It's my first time seeing Amanda. Okay. Welcome. Lusa Ceci, welcome. It's my first time seeing you. Okay, cool. Okay, other people are here as usual, guys. All right, that's perfect, guys. Please, guys, if you've got any questions, please feel free to put your queries or your questions here on the chat box, and we can always try to attempt your questions as soon as possible, right? Okay, guys, before I can start with today's lessons, I want to go check at the chat box and see. I can see people are popping in questions, so I just want to go check. Okay, cool. Right. All right. Okay. Yes, that's perfect. Actually, we will be starting trigonometry from next week, right? We're actually going to start trig on Friday if majority of you are comfortable with number patterns by tomorrow. I'm starting trig on Friday. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, that's perfect, boys and girls. Okay, perfect. So I need to stop sharing here so that I can reshare the screen for another document. Okay. All right. Now, boys and girls, remember yesterday we did not finish this question, right? We were still left with 3.5, right? But however, this one, it's one of the challenging question. And guys, this was a homework. And I want people to tell me answers. You know, I want people to type answers because I don't want to spoon feed you guys. I don't want to tell you everything, but I'm expecting everyone to tell me the answer for this one. So this one, it was a linear pattern. It was given as 2017-14 up until to -103. And the question asked that what is the value of the 19th even value term in the sequence, right? The the 19th even valued term, right? So basically here they were asking guys that, okay, what is the value of the 19th even valued term? Which means now, since you've got the sequence here, the pattern, you've got 20, you've got 17, you've got 14, you've got whatever, right? What is the 19th term that is even valued? Meaning now we know that your even valued terms are your 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, just like that, right? You know your even terms by now, right? Remember, you've got odd numbers and even numbers, right? So basically, they're asking you for a 19th term that is even valued in the sequence, right? So this one, it was thingy. It was a bit tricky, but you know what, guys, it's doable. You know, it's very doable. It's just that you have to follow the question, and if you don't understand anything, just make sure that okay, guys, hang on. Sorry, guys. Miss P, can you please behave? Can you please ask the maths relevant question in this chat box, please? Because now I'm seeing comments. I'm thinking people are asking maths questions. Can we please, guys, stick to maths questions, please? If you've got any other related questions that has to do with admin, please, guys, we do have our Facebook page. We do have our Twitter page. Kindly go DM someone there. Please, I'm begging you guys, because now you are disturbing the lesson. I'm worried about FAL and HL, guys. Please, let's act professional and let's act like mathematicians. Please. I'm begging you so much. Let's be relevant. You must ask only maths questions here, not non-mathematical questions. I'm begging you guys, please. Right? If you've got any other technical issues that has to do with admin, please go to our social media platform. I'm sure they're going to help you. But here you're only going to ask maths related questions. Thank you. Okay, so now we're still here. 3.5, it says, what is the value of the 19th even value term in the sequence, right? So as I was explaining to you guys, remember 3.3 was asking us to calculate the number of terms in the sequence, right? And we got that we had 27 terms. If I'm still correct, let me check. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Sorry, 3.3. We got that it's no 42 terms basically, right? So in this sequence we have 42 terms. So now, in other words, the examiner or the assessor is asking you, what is the value of the 19th even valued term in the sequence? So basically, what is the term of the what is the value of the 19th term that is even valued in the sequence? Basically, it was much more tricky. You were supposed to think here, guys. You were supposed to think wider and stuff, right? So that's why I did not want to explain this one. Reason being, we did not have enough time yesterday, so I just thought of, you know what, I'm going to start with it first thing today, right? So now, if you look here, guys, we know that in this sequence we had 42 terms, because 3.3 was asking for the number of terms in the sequence, right? And we got that we've got 42 terms. So now we have to prove that the 19th term is even, right? Or what is the eventh term, right? So basically, guys, what you have to do here, it's very easy. So because they told you about 19th term, right, guys? So you know that 19th multiplied by 2, it's 38, right? 19 multiplied by 2 is 38. Does it make sense, guys? Therefore, now, what you're going to do, you know that, okay, in 38, between 38, the number that comes before 38 is 37. The number that comes after 38 is 39. So now, which means that number might be lying between 30, 38, right? 37, 38, 39. So now you have to substitute your n with your 37 in your general term formula, right? Therefore, you know that, okay, negative 3 multiplied by 37, you know that is negative 111 plus 23, you know that is negative 88. So basically, this is your T39 basically, right? So T39 is equals to negative 88. That's how you got your answer. Does it make sense, boys and girls? Right. Perfect. Now, let's look at today's question now. With today's question, guys, we are given, this was adapted from DBE November 2015, right? So with November 2015, it says to you 3.1, give the linear number patterns 8, 3, and negative 2 up until to infinity. Does it make sense, boys and girls? Okay, cool. Then now it says to you 3.1.1, write down the next two terms in the pattern. Write down the next two terms of the pattern. Okay, Mila, I'll be with you now. You've raised your hand. I'll be with you now. Okay, let me hear. Yes, Mila?
Sir, can you please repeat?
Repeat what? Hello? Hello, Mila?
Sir,
Mila, you are breaking. Hello?
can you please repeat 3.5?
Oh, from the previous question.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do so. Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay, don't hang up. So as I'm repeating, you must tell me where you are getting lost. Does it make sense? Hello? Hello, Mila? Hello,
Yes,
Mila?
sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
it's like when you talking about like the 37 and the 38 and the 39.
Yes. Yeah. Remember how did I come up with those numbers? How did I get those?
Is it because of the value of the 19th even value term?
Yes, we said 19th multiplied by 2, and 19 multiplied by 2 is what?
38.
38, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then you look for the terms that are before 38 and after 38. What are those terms?
37 and 39.
Very good, right? Then
Yeah.
now, which means now the term that might have, because we're still looking for it, right? So you're going to use the terms that are before and after the 38, right?
Yes, sir.
So the one that comes after 38, that's your actual term, that's your T39, that's your term 39. But you must
Oh,
use your term 37 to get that. Does it make
oh,
sense?
yes, sir.
Therefore, you are given your general formula of negative 3n plus 23, right?
Yes,
What was
sir.
the term that came before 38?
Pardon?
What was the term that came before? Okay, what is the number that came before 38?
37.
37. You must substitute with 37, right?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it will give you your even number, because remember we were speaking about even numbers. Therefore,
Oh,
when you say -3 multiplied by 37, you'll get -111, right?
yes,
Plus
sir.
23, you'll get -88. Can you see -88? It's even. It's an even
Oh,
number. Does it make sense? Because it's 88. But if, let's say, -88, your T39 was equals to -89. Can you see -89? It was not an even number.
yes, sir.
It was going to be an odd number. Does it make
Number.
sense? Yes. So basically, every time when they're talking about even numbers, you must do it like this.
Oh, okay.
Does
Thank you,
it
sir.
okay? Does it make sense though?
Yes, sir. I do
Yeah.
understand now.
Yeah, it's one of those questions that are very tricky, and you know what? You just have to what you call, to practice and do lots and lots of questions, and you'll keep on seeing it, and it's going to make sense the more you practice.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
okay, that's perfect. All right, guys. Okay, cool. Let me go back to the question before I start that. Let me check at the chat box. Okay. Yes, yes, Palisa, yes, you are right. You're supposed to multiply 19 by 2. Okay. It was a tricky, guys. It was a bit tricky. So you have to, it has to do with practicing lots and lots of questions, boys and girls. Yeah, you have to think deep. It's one of those high level questions, guys. You have to think deep, but at least now, by now, by now, and you can always tackle the questions at any time, right? Yes, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Let's look at this one, boys and girls. So this one says to you, given the linear number pattern 8, 3, -2 up until to infinity, 3.3.1, excuse me, write down the next two terms of the pattern. So now, guys, now I need to check at the chat box. Please tell me the next two terms of the patterns. Okay, guys, the next two terms of the patterns. Anyone with an answer? Yes, right? Yes, Sihle. Yes, Kabelo. Yes, Palisa. Yes, Litabo. Yes, Miss P. Right. Right. Yes, Tino. Right. Perfect. Yes, Sarah. Perfect. Lusasesi. That's perfect. Yes, right? Because now, remember now, since you were told that this is what is a linear number pattern, which means now its first difference is common. Because when you say 3 minus 8, you get -5, right? Even when you say -2 minus 3, you also get -5. So meaning that you have to add -5 throughout, right? So when you add -5 to your -2, you'll get your -7. When you get your -7, you must keep on adding by -5. So your common difference, it's your first difference, or your common difference is -5. So the next two terms of the pattern is -7 and -12. I'm glad that you guys got that one right. Okay, cool. Then now it says to you 3.1.2, determine the nth term of the pattern. What is the nth term of the pattern, guys? That's perfect, Aaron. Can see Aaron already got -5 n plus 13. Someone else? The general term, guys. Remember, how do you get the general term, guys? Okay, what's happening, Chifaro here? Yes, perfect. Sihle, that's perfect. It's -5 plus 3. That's perfect, right? That's how you get your general term, but I have to explain it to everyone how we got it. Does it make sense? So now, guys, if we do, okay, let's go back to the solution. So now, guys, it's your general term, it's actually negative negative 5n plus 13, right? So remember, how did we get this one? Remember, it's that formula of p plus q. Let me show you from yesterday. Remember this, guys, how to get a general term. Remember, the general term is given by Tn is equals to Pn plus Q, where P is the first difference, where Q is your term 1 minus your what? Your first difference, your P. Does it make sense? So in this case, guys, we know that our P, right? We know that our P is -5 because P was given by a first difference, right? So it's -5n. Does it make sense, boys and girls? Then now we're supposed to calculate Q. Remember Q, what's the formula for Q? The formula for Q is when we say your term number 1, your T1, minus your P. We know that P is -5, but remember it's minus minus because already your first difference was negative, so it's going to be minus minus, and minus minus, we know that it's a positive. So in other words, we know that our term 1 was 8, so it's actually 8 plus what? Plus 5, and we know that 8 plus 5 is 13. Therefore, your general term for 3.1.2 is equals to -5 plus 13. That's how you got your general term formula. This is very important, guys. You will not finish a number pattern question without the examiner ask the general term formula, because if you've got the general term formula, you can even calculate the T100 or T90 or T64 or T whatever without you being keep on adding the common difference, you know. So that's perfect, guys. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to check at the chat box and see what's happening now. Okay, cool. All right, it seems like everyone is participating. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Now, let's look at the next question. The next question says, calculate T30, the 30th term of the pattern. I'm waiting for the answer. So let's calculate T30. You do have the general term, so you just substitute 30 in your general term and you should get what? Your T30. I'm waiting for the answer, guys. Remember, guys, this is maths. You always need to have your calculators with you. When I'm explaining, you must have everything, guys, so that when I'm explaining, everything will make sense. You must sit with your calculator. I'm sitting with my calculator also, you know. So I'm expecting everyone to participate. Yes, that's perfect. -37, right? So your T30 is -137. That's perfect. Okay, cool. Yes, I can see you guys are shouting your answers. You guys are so awesome. Can see the first one who got it was Gabelo, followed by Palesa, Sihle, Miss P, Lusa Sesi, Aaron, Tracy, Tino, Duke Soul. Yes, okay, that's perfect. Right. Let's look at the solution for those who did not get the negative 137 so that we can show them how we got the negative 137, boys and girls. Yes, and Tato Mia can also see you. That's perfect. So now let's look at the question. So basically, guys, this was pretty much easy because now you do have your general term of which is Tn is equals to negative 5n plus 13. So what you need to do is to substitute by 30 in your n. So it's negative 5 times 30 plus 3. Therefore, your T30, it will be given by negative 137. So what does it mean? It means that term number 30, its value is negative 137. Does it make sense, boys and girls? That's perfect. Okay, cool. Let's look at the next question. The next question now says to you, which term of the pattern is equals to negative 492? Let's hear, guys. Which term? Perfect. Sihle 101, Miss P. Yes, that's perfect. 101 Tracy, 101. Kid also got 101. Wow, you guys are so awesome. Aaron 101. Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. Kale, Letabo 101. Yes, Tyler 101. Chifaro. That's perfect, guys. That's super perfect. You know, you were working backwards. So in this case, you were calculating the nth term. Yes, Ntato, yes, Letabo. That's perfect. I can see your answers. But let me show, yes, Poppy, that's perfect. But let me show the ones, those are the ones that did not get the 101. Let's show them how we got the 101, right? Guys, can you see? Practice makes perfect, guys. You see? So the answer is 101. So here you are working backwards. You do have your general term, but you're looking for the nth term, right? And you know the value of that term. It's negative 492. So basically, you are supposed to solve for n. Can you see, guys, the importance of equations? No wonder we did equations for like a week or so, because guys, everything, guys, algebra is the mother of everything in maths, guys. Without algebra, guys, actually you're going to struggle a lot. So that's why I was emphasizing on solving for x, simplification, factorization, all those things, because I know that once you know those things, you are done, basically. Does it make sense? So basically here, we're trying to solve for n. We're saying negative 5n plus 13, right, is equals to negative 492, right? Then you solve for n, you take 13 to the other side. When you take 13 to the other side, the sign changes. It will be negative 13. So negative 492 and negative 13 is negative 505 is equals to negative 5n. Then you divide by 5n, negative side, both sides. So negative 5, negative 5, what you do on your left, you also do on your right. Therefore, n is equals to 101, meaning now term number 101, its value will be negative 492. Does it make sense, boys and girls? Okay, guys. And I just want to project the homework, but tomorrow we are closing off the number patterns, right? But there are certain questions that I want to show you guys for tomorrow. I was going to do them now, but because of time, we're not going to be able to do them. We'll be looking at this question, the 3.2, tomorrow. This is what we'll be looking at, right? It's not linear patterns, but it's more of other patterns, you know. So that's why I want to have each session alone. And again, we'll be looking at this one. Just hang on. Where is this? We will also looking at this one. This one also. Remember, one of you once asked how to get a triangular number pattern. So we'll be looking at this question tomorrow, right? So this is part of your homework. That's why I'm just projecting it now. You can take screenshots if you're using your phone. You can, if you're using a laptop, you can take a picture. I'm just going to give you like a minute to take this. Then I'm going to go back to that one again. You can try it at home as a homework, but we're going to be looking at this. It's not linear number patterns, but it's one of the other patterns. There was someone who asked me about triangular patterns. So this is the question I said to you, I reserved. So you can just take a picture or take a screenshot and you can save it to your gallery or to your photos, and later today or early tomorrow, you can have a look and try it out so that when we look at those questions, it's going to be much more easier for you. So I hope you are done taking this one down, either a screenshot or a picture if you are watching from a laptop or a desktop. So I have to go back to another one. You let me know if you took everything. The other one was, sorry, hang on. The other one was this one. You can also take a picture or a screenshot. If you are missing anything, we'll be looking at these two questions and one long question tomorrow, right? So tomorrow we are concluding with number patterns. By Friday, I'm planning that we can start with trigonometry and stuff like that, and the whole of next week we'll be looking at trigonometry. We'll be looking at certain identities and stuff like that. Let me know if you're done taking everything. Let me check at the chat box. Okay, sorry. Let me check the chat box before I end the lesson so that I can see whether you guys managed to take everything. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, cool. Right. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. Yes, guys, we are 10 minutes left. We actually 8 minutes left. But for me to start these questions, guys, it's just gonna take much more time. That's why I'm reserving this for tomorrow. Right. That's perfect. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, guys, let me know once you are done taking all the pictures so that tomorrow we'll be looking at these ones. Okay, cool. That's perfect, guys. Okay, that's for me today. Okay, guys, have a lovely evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.